Parole Process Update, CBP One. This video will provide information about upcoming changes to the parole process at the border for people who are trying to seek asylum in the U.S. The border has been closed to migrants since March of 2020 due to a policy called Title 42. However, since April 2022, different organizations, attorneys, and shelters across the border have been able to submit requests for Title 42 exemptions, also called requests for parole, on behalf of migrants waiting in Mexico. The U.S. government has announced a new parole process scheduled to start on January 12, 2023. Under the new process, migrants will no longer have to find an organization to submit their request for parole. Instead, they will be able to request their own appointment to present themselves at a port of entry using a mobile phone application called CBP One. These requests are made directly to U.S. immigration officials via the CBP One app and do not involve other organizations, shelters, or lawyers. CBP One is an application created by the U.S. government that can be downloaded on any smartphone. As of January 12, 2023, migrants at the border will be able to use the application to request an appointment to present themselves to U.S. immigration officials at a port of entry. Only a limited number of appointments will be available in the app each day. If there are no appointments available when you log into the app, you will have to check again the next day. When using the app, you will be able to request an appointment for everyone traveling with you in your family group as long as you all intend to live in the same location in the U.S. As of January 11, 2023, CBP One is only available in English and Spanish, but appointments are open to asylum seekers of all nationalities. The U.S. government has said that it will make the app available in Haitian Creole and Russian, but we do not have any information at this time about when that will happen. CBP One is free, the parole process is free, and there is no need to pay a separate individual or organization for assistance. If someone tells you that they have a way to get you an appointment faster if you pay them, do not believe them. It is important to remember that receiving an appointment and entering the United States does not mean that you have been granted asylum. You still have to go through a legal process and prove to a judge or immigration officer that you should be granted legal status to remain in the U.S. There still exists the possibility that you or a family member could be detained by immigration authorities when you enter the U.S. and possibly forced to defend your asylum case from inside an immigrant detention facility, which is a prison for immigrants. The risks of being detained upon entering the U.S. exist for everyone, but the risk of detention is elevated if you have a prior deportation from the United States, or criminal history in the U.S. or any other country in the world. Remember that receiving an appointment does not mean you have been granted permission to enter and live in the United States. It is only the first step in a long and complicated process. The organization Al Otro Lado is not affiliated with the U.S. government or with CBP One. We do not know how well this process will function, and we have no control over any issues anyone may experience while using the application. We are only sharing information, and sharing this information does not mean that as an organization we approve of or support CBP One. We continue to believe that the use of Title 42 and requiring asylum seekers to wait for appointments to present are violations of both U.S. federal law and international law. For more information from the government and to download the app, please visit the following link: www.cbp.gov/about/mobile-apps-directory/cbphone.